Mordecai, Bilshan, Bilshan, Mispah, Bigvia, Rehum, Baanah, the number of men of the people of Israel.
The number of the people of men of who?
The people of Israel.
Israel. So we dealing with Israelites right here, aren't we? Skip down to verse 55 and read. Skip down to verse 55. I brought you here for a reason. Skip down to verse 55. Go ahead.
The children of Solomon's servants.
The
children of Sotai.
Now these, because if you keep reading, these are all the people that went back to Jerusalem. Now he got down to the children of Solomon's servants. Go ahead and read.
The children of Sotai, the children of Sopheret, the children of Peruda, the children of Jaela, the children of Darkon, the children of Gidel, the children of Shephatiah, the children of Hatel, the children of Pokereth, of Zabaran, the children of Emma, all the Nethinims, and the children of Solomon's servants were 392.
He said all the Nethinims, the children of Solomon's servants, were 392. Go ahead and read.
And these were they which went up from Talmala, the Tarsa, Jesherim, Adon, and Immer, but they could not show their father's house.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. They could not show their father's house. In other words, we don't have no records for them. Because you know the man carried the seed.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So he said, these were Telma and Telharsa, Sherab, Adon, and Immer, but they could not show their father's house. Go ahead and read.
And their seed, whether they were of Israelite.
And their seed,
Israel.
whether they were of Israel. So these men, they couldn't even tell their father's house whether they were the seed of Israel or not. Go ahead and read some more.
Verse 60. The children of Deliah, the children of Tobiah, the children of Nukoda, 652.
Go ahead.
And of the children of the priests, the children of Hibiah, the children of Kuz, the children of Barzillai, which took a wife of the daughters of Barzillai, the Gileadite.
Now wait a minute. Now this is Israelite, Gileadite. These are Israelite women. Some men took some Israelite women as wives. These Solomon's servants, children. They took some women, some women, Israelite women, as to wife. Go ahead and read. What they do?
Yes, sir. So it says, took a wife of the daughters of Barzillai, the Gileadite, and was called after their name.
Wait a minute, and was called after their name. So these men, now you know, men, the women supposed to be called after the man's name, don't they?
Amen.
But these men were called after these women's names. So the women's name were Israel, so these men called themselves Israel.
Okay.
But they couldn't show their father's house though. Whether they was of the seed of Israel. Like everybody else, they had records. You know, they came from Gilead. This their father's house. This you keep reading Dan and Naphtali and Simeon and Reuben and Judah. Everybody got their father's records, but these people right here, Solomon's servants. Then they took some wives of the children of Israel, and then took on their name, the wives' name. Go ahead and read some more.
62. These sought their register among those that were reckoned by genealogy, but they were not found. Therefore were they as polluted, but from the priesthood.
Now, they couldn't find their records, or they couldn't find the records of their father's house, so they was polluted. And they was put from the priest. These people was in the priest's office.
Yes, sir. It's written.
Now we know that the Israelites, we know now that they was black, don't we?
Amen.
These people right here had to be black too then, didn't they? They in the priest. Don't you know the Lord said that if the stranger shall not come near the priest's office, if he do, put him to death? That means Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Naphtali, you come near the priest's office. We ain't talking about nobody else. You know, we're talking about Israelites. You know, if y'all come near the priest's office, y'all gonna be put to death. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. I mean, not Levi, but Naphtali. Because Levi had the priest's office.
That's right.
But these men, Solomon's servants, they was in the priest's office. So they had to be black then, didn't they? Because the Israelites was black. So, you know, these cats come, or the Israelites was white, and here comes some, well, I'm going too fast. I'm going ahead of myself a little bit.
63.
63, read
it. Excuse me. And the Tershatha, and unto them, that they should not eat of the most holy things.
Hold on, now, wait a minute. We can't find they register, they fathers' records and everything. Hold on, we're going to have to set these men aside. They polluted from the priesthood. Just hold on a minute till we find out what's going on here. Finish that.
Yes, sir. And the Tershatha said unto them that they should not eat of the most holy things till there stood up a priest with Urim and with Thummim.
With Urim and Thummim, light and perfection. So in other words, somebody can understand what's going on here. So we're going to put them out the priest off. So let me show you what's going on here. Let's go to 1 Kings, the 9th chapter. 1 Kings 9. Because they knew, you know, something was wrong here because we can't find their father records. So look here, man, y'all going to have to take a back seat here till we find out what's going on. Now, they're all up in the priest's office. Which even Judah couldn't come in the priest's office. We have 1 Kings 9, and we're going to pick it up at verse 16. 1 Kings 9 and 16. Go ahead and read.
For Pharaoh king of Egypt had gone up and taken Gezer and burnt it with fire and slain the Canaanites that dwelt in the city and given it for a present unto his daughter Solomon's wife.
Now notice something. We've been dealing primarily with black people here, haven't we? The Egyptians, the Canaanites, the Israelites. Everybody is black that we've been dealing with. Go ahead and read.
Verse 17. And Solomon built Gezer and Bethorum, the Nether, and Baaliath, and Tetmor in the wilderness in the land.
So Pharaoh had slain, you know, these Canaanites, right? And then Solomon came and took the land, right? And Solomon built Gezer and Beth-horon, neither and neither. Go ahead and read.
Yes, sir. and Tetmor in the wilderness in the land, and all the cities of store that Solomon had, and cities for his chariots, and cities for his horsemen, and that which Solomon desired to build in Jerusalem and Lebanon, and in all the land of his dominion.
Go ahead.
And all the people that were left of the Amorites.
Hold it now. And all the people that were left of the Amorites, go ahead.
Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites.
Now who are these people right here? These are Canaanites, aren't they? These are sons of Canaan. Ham's son, Canaan.
Yes, sir.
These are his children. The Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Jebusites. These are the ones that's left over that Pharaoh destroyed. He destroyed some Canaanites, right?
Make it plain.
These are the ones that's left over. Go ahead and read that again.
Yes, sir. And all the people that were left of the Amorites, the Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites, which were not of the children of Israel.
Which were not of the children of Israel, because these are Hamitic people. Canaanites. Go ahead.
Their children that were left after them in the land, whom the children of Israel also were not able to utterly to destroy.
See, so these children were left, that the children of Israel could not utterly destroy. These Canaanite children was left. So what happened? Go ahead.
Upon those did Solomon and Levi a tribute of bond service unto this day.
You see that? He said, Solomon levied a tribute of bondservants unto this day. So he made these people his servants. These are the people right here that couldn't find their father's register. This is why. Because these were Canaanite people. And these Canaanite people were in the priest's office. Now, if Israel was white, and then we know the Canaanites black, they would have known right. They would have never been in the priest's office, would they?
Come on.
Because the Lord told him, hey, man, if anybody come near the priest, if you ain't no Levite, you come near the priest's office, you're going to be put to death. So what does that say for a Canaanite? Because, you know, if Judah had a king, he would have been put to death. If Naphtali had a king, he would have been, if Dan, he would have been put to death. What does that say about the Canaanites then? If they had came to near the priest's office, they would have been put to death. You see where I'm going with this?
Come on.
Everybody was black. Therefore, they couldn't tell the difference. They couldn't say who. They couldn't tell who was who. Only way they could tell who was we're gonna check the records. So hold on, we can't find y'all records. So y'all be cool, stay over there right now till we find out what's going on. They found out what was going on. They put them out of the priest's office.
Mm-hmm.
These are Canaanite people that was in the priest's office. They couldn't find their father's records. That was Solomon's servants.